Be me. 2045. Bored, my self-driving EV, which I get from my subscription service, is stuck in traffic. Already blew my load twice using the fleshlight attachment for the vehicle and banging some third world whore in VR, ramming her with my song from 8,000 miles away through the digital signals sent from the car's onboard fleshlight plug-in. Need a hit of dopamine bad. Log into my Amazon Combat account. 12,119th in the queue for the war in Novgorod, the country formed from the remnants of northwestern Russia. Have to wait a few minutes. Pop up a K window using my pupils, read some shit. Ready to go. Alright. Pop into VR cockpit of a Die-19 air-to-air interceptor. Fuck, I hate air-to-air. I forgot to filter to ground attack only. Also in a shit older model. Begin looking over my HUD. Fucking Amazon spawned me too near the hot zone. Almost instantly shot down. Some fuckhead from Nigeria sends me some auto-translated shit talk as my feed cuts. Need to defuse my anger even if it costs a bit. Pay big for a DAC-35 gunship on its way to a combat zone against insurgents in the Central African Republic. Fuck, I'm fighting for the Chinese-backed Islamists instead of the Christian anti-Balaka crusaders. Oh well. Sensors spot some Christian insurgents with ancient M5 6.8mm rifles and javelins. Fuck it, I'm pissed and need stress relief, and humans are better targets. Open up with my 99mm autocannon even though I'm charged per bullet for overkill, turn them to pink mist. Feel better. Decide to treat myself to an opiate shot from my Amazon drugs implant. Be me. Have grandparents WW2 age. Currently 92 each. Grandmother was never qualified to go and serve, and granddad was both a doctor and had an honest heart attack during drafts, so was medically and occupationally ineligible. Both pride themselves on that and taught that pride in their lack of participation in such a conflict as a point of sensibility. The story of valiant defiance or standing up to tyranny is good for propaganda, but in reality, you're either a number or not, and the world would keep ticking. Family and I have held this belief pretty much all our lives. Only recently really, and likely due to the time and generational distance from that kind of conflict, sadly, has that opinion of it is the higher quality of man who sees such bloodshed and does not participate in it has changed to a more, it is for the man to decide whether he feels his service is worth his participation in such violence or not. Myself, mother and brother are talking together one day. Topic. Goes on to WW2. Brother says something like yeah we never really did have anyone in the family that served or did anything. Mother stops, corrects him, and I learn that my direct grandparents didn't serve, but both had family members that served in WW2 and others in WW1. Actually, quite a lot. Told us that some of them were also fairly involved in the war effort for my country. Brother asks for more information because WTF that's a big change to everything we've ever interpreted for that side of the family. They were always academic, never even sporty, no competitive streak whatsoever. Mother tells both of us she flat out doesn't know any more information. Neither of her parents ever spoke a word to her about it. All she knows is that both of them and their remaining family members, most of whom are now dead, chose to never ever talk about it. Not because of PTSD, but because they wanted those stories to die with them, so we wouldn't glorify their contents. My great-grandfather was the exact opposite. He would always share the most gruesome details because he thought that it was important that people know what war was really like, lest they be stupid enough to think starting one was a good idea. American Hosguns here. Tarkov is a shit unoptimized zoomer game, and Nikita is a faggot, and you are a faggot who should kais at the earliest convenience. Be me. Shoot friend in head with MP 153 point blank with 00 buck cuz shit communication while trying to exterminate scav. 1 horsepower taken off his pot Middle East crowd helmet. Get killed by I scav 5 seconds later because apparently I screaming is bugged on my end and it's only playing for my friend, not me, so I can't fucking hear the stupid robe of Atniger. Be also me. Game slowly becomes more unplayable with every passing second because SLAVE niggers can't fucking optimize a game. 8-minute load time on a fucking SSD. So K, how did you become interested in KB-Me? Dad is literally a gun engineer. He took part in designing a service rifle I won't name. He goes on talking about the history guns when I was 4. Buys me military flight sims when I was 5, if 22, Comanche Gold, etc. Buys me all sorts of military model kits for me, or him, to assemble. Ends up thinking K is cool. The Range Midget. Be me, 2018. Go to gun range at town over to buy ammo types to see what my new 2Me Sig P250 likes. Shoot, figure out what the gun likes, and go to pay for my time. Talking with the RSO, who gives no fucks about my rapid fire or anything, and is a really good guy, when I see the legendary Range Midget. He walks out of the back, with a 590 in each hand, his little legs carrying him behind the counter, out of sight. I go over, talk to the guy, and he genuinely is a good dude. Go in months later and now they have a life-size cutout of him rocking a flamethrower. Be me. 3 tours in Iraqistan with USMC infantry. In the beginning, hey Anon, you got any good war stories bout shooting them Hajjus? Tell most watered down semi-funny version of a war story I can tell, leave out any actual details about the horrors. Faces pale white, oh wow crazy bro. Look at you like freak show. Keep it to myself now. Be me. Like 5. Have zero connection to the military from my family, no one served or ever talk about them. Attracted to the books in my elementary library on military hardware for no discernible reason. Hook.jpg. Find K decades later. I was born for this.